for as a judge is I don't want to have to kick him to get my point, right? So if I go to do a kick and I kick to where his arm is, that's kicking to the guard. That's not a point because he just kicked his arm, right? But if I kick and it goes through his guard or past his hands here, right? Does that make sense? Or let's say if I punch. If I punch to here, that is a point. I'm going to call that as a point as a judge. Okay? If I punch to here, that's not a point. But see how this is going past his guard? Does that make sense?
Yes, that's right.
That's a point. That's why we practice doing that to the pad. Okay, and we're going to practice that today and then all of next week too. Okay. So what we're going to do? Come on together right here, facing each other from positions. Okay. So your goal is to do your combinations. I'm going to call points. If I see a point get past the guard, I'm going to call it. Okay. But your goal is to never touch the other guy with any of your strikes. Okay. If you do, you have to do 10 push-ups. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes, I say.
Okay. In fact, let's change it and make it 10 frog hops because nobody likes frog hops. Well, very few people like frog hops. Okay. No touching each other. Okay. But you still have to get your punch and your kicks past their guard. Does that make sense?
Yes, I say.
Very good. From positions. Down here. Bow to sensei A. Each other. Okay. Hands on guard. Okay. We're going to start a little bit slower and work our way up. Or we're going to try to work our way up. Okay. Ready? Hey! Up! Back to spots. Okay, you guys both broke through each other's guard at the same time with your front two knuckle punches. That's a clash. There's no point. Okay? Hands on guard. Okay, rather than moving backwards and running out of the fight, move in a circle. Okay, you don't want to run. Okay, ready? A little bit closer. Ready? Hey! Up! This fighter, kick, point, one fist. Okay, that means he has 1 point, and you haven't scored your first point yet. Okay, one fist. Hands on guard. A little bit closer. Ready? Hey! Up! That was a clash. Do you understand what I mean by clash?
Yes,
You guys both would have hit each other at the same time, right? We don't want that. Okay? Hands back on guard. Hey! Up! This fighter, punch through the guard, point, 1, 1. Back here, hands on guard. Hey! Up. Did you see his kick get through the guard?
Yes, sir.
This fighter, kick, point, 2, 1. Hands on guard. Good job, you guys. You're doing a really good job of showing control and getting close enough to where you can get through the guard, but not hitting each other. You guys are doing great. 2, 1. Ready? Hey! Up! Okay, no point there. Okay? Here's something that I want to talk about real quick. Okay? You may be throwing your strike, and it's a good controlled strike, and the other person may walk into it. That's how there ends up being contact, right? Because he doesn't know that you're going to kick, right? And so he may think that you're done attacking, and now he's moving in, and you just happen to throw a kick, and he walks into your kick. That's going to happen, okay? And that's why we say that we are trying to minimalize contact, right? So just be aware of that you still have to be really careful, even if you've been doing a good job of throwing those kicks and punches, that somebody may be moving towards you as you